here many, some of you, maybe you have some idea about that, or you read something. So the original name, or how the locals call this place, is Machu Picchu. Yeah? Machu Picchu. It's actually not the original name. Was just named with the first people, or the first American men who came here, named Hiram Bingham, yeah, who discovered this place. Sometimes you can say, or you can spell like this, Machu Picchu, which is no good. The Andean culture, so Machu means old or ancient, and Picchu is penis. So you have to say really well, Picchu, yeah, Machu Picchu is the original name, yeah, name it. So according to the history, so Hiram Bingham, who was a professor in the Yale University, who was really passionate about the Libertador Simón Bolívar, yeah, who make a liberty about so many countries like Peru, Bolivia, Venezuela places. He was really passionate about this. But when he came to Peru, he just found another beautiful and really interesting histories about the Incas, the oldest culture here. So that's why he was really passionate. So he took the Incas like our first focus in this place, yeah, in Peru. In that time, imagine there were places like Vilcabamba, the last refuge of the Incas, which one it was still undiscovered. And this Machu Picchu, or this place, nobody knows about this place until this time. So first of all, Hiram Bingham started from Cusco, taking the sacred valley of the Incas. He was looking for Vilcabamba. He focused in that place. So where is Vilcabamba? Taking from here train, and after this bus take at least 8 hours to get Vilcabamba. And Vilcabamba, by the way, it was the last refuge of the Incas, where after the war between Incas and Spanish started, most of the Incas just ran away until this place, and they create Vilcabamba as a last refuge, or last capital of the Incas. Yeah. So in that time, he was looking for Vilcabamba again. So nobody knows about Machu Picchu until this time. So when Hiram Bingham took the valley, or the valley sides, just walking around and try to explore where is the town Aguas Calientes down there, he found at least 7 or 10 families already living there. So most of these families were only farmer people. Yeah, now it's a city, a little town there. So long time ago, 1911, it was total countryside still. So when he arrived to these areas, so he started to ask for the locals, where is the Inca site around this mountain? And the locals answered him, Ajay Machu Picchu. What has been that? Up there in this old mountain. Actually, these locals pointing the mountain that you can see in the top side, up there. So is the name, the original name of this mountain that already this Inca site or this archaeological site has, Machu Picchu. Yeah? According to his book, he took like 9 hours from the bottom of the valley to access finally this place. Why? Because in that time there was no bridge. They have to make their own bridge. And after this carried the vegetation just to make their paths. Why? Because the original Inca trail, you can see the narrow lines up there, which one it was the big connection to get Cusco. Nowadays there is a nice Inca trail made for 4 days roughly, but that starts from my hometown only. Long time ago in the Inca's time, all the trails start from Cusco, which one it was the capital of the Incas, Cusco. Yeah. So that's actually the big connection of that. Yeah. When he arrived here after 8 hours, so all this area where we are now with a lot of terraces, it was already cleaned up. Why? Because he found in the first time already 3 families living in this place. So these families, according to the history, according what he said in his book, Hiram Bingham, he said that these people were no locals from here. They just ran away because in the years 80s or in the 18th centuries, we have a big war between Peru and Chile. That's why many people just run away, because they don't like to fight. So probably these 3 families just arrived here and they decide to live here. And these people using these terraces as a farming places. Yeah, where they grow here coffee, they grow passion fruit, also coca leaves as well, and also sweet potatoes in all these areas. So where is these buildings with a thatched roof already rebuilt? The unique thing, the unique original thing there is the walls, but the roofs are the same copy that the Incas made a long time ago. Actually, all this city was totally covered by this thatched roof in that time. Yeah. So all these 3 families used to live in these buildings, and they just farming here. But look at where is the important place. Where is this nice urban sector also? So all these buildings over there, until that time, it was still covered by vegetation. We're gonna prove that. So I have here a nice picture of Hiram Bingham who took that.
Goodness.
So, family, just turn around and look at this circular building with the 2 single windows over there. Could everybody focus on that? Yeah? So now, look at that picture and you will see where is my finger exactly, and the base part is the same building. And look at how covered it was by vegetation until this time. Where is my finger, yeah? It's the same building that I pointed. Do everybody see?
No, it's not here.
Yeah, I turn it. Yeah? So already you can see and you can have an idea how was that. Yeah? It still was total covered by vegetation. So in Machu Picchu we're gonna find 3 important sectors. Where we are now, it was the agriculture sectors. Still there is a lot of controversies about where the Incas grow in this place. So probably all these terraces only was as a big garden just to grow the most important plant in that time. What is the most important plant?
Coca.
Coca plant. Why? Because between the Andes and the real jungle, so we are in the center part, is where the coca plant grows really well. Really tiny, but has the powerful. Yeah? All the leaves, all the mountain people prefer the tiny leaves. Why? Because the tiny leaves has more power things. Of course, more below you can find coca plant, but it's quite tall and has big leaves, but has not the same quality, the same power, amigos. Yeah? That's why probably one of the theories said that this area was only as a big place, as a greenhouse only for coca plant. Yeah? The second area is where is this circular building, and all these buildings over there, it was probably the ceremonial part of Machu Picchu. Yeah? Where all the priests, all the important people used to live also. That's a circular building up there who has the best quality of walls. That is the famous Temple of the Sun. The sun, yeah? We're going to pass through that soon. The other important part is from this tree in the middle side. On the right side you can see all the urban sector where all the population used to live. Yeah? So according to the theories, archaeologists, the population here it was probably between 1,000 or 1,500 people here. Yeah? So just 2 hours walking or following the Inca trail, there is huge farming places. 3 Inca sites there that they have like a 35 between 60 terraces like this. So mostly this place it was to grow crops, because just 2 hours walking the Incas can find so different type of crops. We're talking about Huayna, Intipata, and Cantupata, which is just behind this mountain. Yeah? Roughly take 2 hours. So the people maybe, and you next time you will make Inca trail, so you will prove that. Yeah? There is terraces located in 3 different levels. One is over 2,100 meters, a lot of farming place. You can see from the train when you came here before you get Aguascalientes. That's one farming place. The other one is over 2,700 meters, the same level than Sacred Valley of the Incas. And the other one has 3,600 meters. Already 3 Inca sites in the same part, but in the different levels. So in the Incas, they can have in the same times or all the year around different type of crops. We're talking about down below, close to the river, tropical fruits, different type, also yucca potatoes, sweet potatoes things. Over 2,700 meters, where is another Inca site, and a lot of terraces, they can grow the same thing that grow in the Sacred Valley. What does mean that? A lot of type of corn, yeah? Over 3,600 meters, which is another Inca site, so they can grow only different type of potatoes. So they can have in the same times 3 different type of crops, and just to support people here, yeah? So that is the point here.